Okay, so good evening, all of you. So this 5.2 I didn't cover before, so this is only left here, and also we have left with regression coefficients. With this, it will be two classes will be required, and we will complete the syllabus. So am going to start the range, quartiles, and quartile deviation. So first you write that initial things. It's a easy one initially. So it's range of data is the highest observation or highest data minus the lowest observation. Okay. So this is totally an easy thing, how to find a range. We have also another term which is called quasi-range. So in quasi-range, it's almost similar, but we take the second highest and second lowest. So this is another one. So this is the first one, second one, quasi-range. So in quasi-range, we take the second highest observation and then second lowest observation. So second highest observation minus second lowest observation. Getting it? We have also another term which is called coefficient of range. Together I am explaining all these three first. So first let us write it. We have also a term which is called coefficient of range, which is again a simple thing. It is the highest observation minus lowest divided by highest plus lowest. So highest value or highest observation, whichever. I am writing highest value minus lowest value divided by highest value plus lowest value. So if any equation of these three comes, it won't take much time, hardly 1 minute to get the required answer. Getting it? So that's why I start with these three. Now, if we have a data, if we have a given data, suppose I take an example here. Okay, so suppose I have this data 3, 8, 15, 2, 7. Okay, so randomly, suppose 80, and suppose 46, suppose 1, then suppose 75, suppose 3, once again 8, 9. Suppose I have this data. Now, one by one, let us do it. It's easy things, as I told you already, so it's not totally difficult. Now the range of this data, range is, you see already written there, highest observation minus lowest. So highest one is, out of all this data, the highest one you can see how much? 80. So 80 minus the smallest one is 1. So 79 is the range. Okay, so its direct question comes, find the range. So if comes, this is the very easiest, one of the easiest thing. So directly you can find the difference. Now the another one is quasi-range. In quasi-range is also similar, but you take the second highest and second lowest. So 80 was the highest. Second highest I can see here is how much? 75 minus the second lowest is, no, I think 2. Yes or no? So 2. So those two simply you need to subtract, and this is your quasi-range. So question comes, what is the quasi-range for this given data? Nothing is difficult actually to answer these questions. Just you should know the definition for that. So quasi-range is the highest, second highest minus second lowest. And even the coefficient of range is also a very easy thing. Question comes, find the coefficient of range, and in that case, this is already given, highest value minus lowest value. So highest value is 80, lowest value 1. So 80 minus 1. But in denominator, it is their sum. So 80 plus 1. So same thing as range, but in range we subtract. Actually, that is the numerator. And in denominator, it will be 80 plus 1. So 79 by 81. Yes or no? So if it comes in exam decimal form, you convert to decimal. If it comes in fractional, keep it in fractional, mostly come in decimal, so you will convert. So otherwise, this is the simple definition of coefficient of range. We need to subtract the smaller value from the higher or highest, and then in denominator we need to add them. Getting it? Now I am going to start deviations, quartile deviations and all. Is it okay? So these three are easy concepts. I don't think I need to explain again, right? So let's go to the next term. Let us write the definitions first, and then we'll be finding one by one. So interquartile range, next terms, interquartile range is equal to Q3 minus Q1. Q3 minus Q1. So what are those Q3, Q1? I'll explain. I'm not writing it right here. So they're third quartile and first quartile. Getting it? So we also have a term which is called quartile deviation. Quartile deviation. So this is just the interquartile range divided by 2. That means Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. I'll explain how to find these quartiles. All right. We also have a term coefficient of quartile deviation. Third one. We also have a term coefficient of quartile deviation. Coefficient of quartile deviation. This is almost similar to the coefficient of range. Here just we subtract third quartile minus first quartile divided by, here in denominator we add them. So it's like the coefficient of range. Getting it? But we have to take the quartiles. And then getting it? So I'm going to explain you how these quartiles can be found. All right? So done now? Okay. So let us take an example. Question to find the quartile deviations. Okay. So this is the question. Is it over? I can write in the next page. Is it all right? Done? Okay. Done now? Okay. So let us write a question for finding the deviations. Question 1. Find the interquartile range. Write a question. Find the interquartile range. Find the interquartile range. Quartile deviation. Any one comes in exam, not all. So quartile deviation. And also coefficient of quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. Coefficient of quartile deviation. Getting it? For the given data. For a given data. Okay. Now, so this is given like 200, supposing 200, then 210, then suppose 208, suppose 160, then 220, and 250 and 300. 250 and 300. Okay. Then, so let's start this. Before I start this, quartile actually comes from the word quarters. If you have heard of this quarters, suppose there are 12 months in 1 year, 12 months in a year. Okay. Now, when you say first quarter, in that we say first quarter. Suppose you are paying some loan amount, EMI and all, or suppose you are paying your college or school fees. Okay, in quarter basis. You know, first quarter means actually 1/4. Quarter is 1/4. The way we have half. So 1/4 of 12. So that means the first 3 months are in the first quarter. So 40 12 is no. So that means since 3 4s are 12, and now you have understood that in each quarter how many months? 3 months. That means 4 quarters are there. So quarter 1, 3 months, quarter 2, 6 months, quarter 3, 9 months, and quarter 4, 12 months. So this is actually this quartiles what come from here, but here the findings are slightly different. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth. So but here in our topics, we will basically find, you see here I have written quartile 1 and quartile 3. So we skip quartile 2 and quartile 4. Actually quartile 4 is the last one at the end of the year. So in the, that is why it's not taken here. So while these 3 we are going to find it, questions are different. So quartile 1 and quartile 3 is only our aim. Okay, we are not finding quartile 2 and quartile, what is that? 4. Okay, so let's write. Now what you have to do, it's a very easy question. Once again, there is no question of, not attempting this in the exams, right? So what you need to do is write their serial numbers, in order. Now what order? I said order means either in ascending or descending, preferably we do ascending order. Ascending order or increasing order. I hope you all know that. Increasing order of data. Increasing order of data. So we arrange them increasing order of data. So you are trying to arrange them in increasing order. So total how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So the serial numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done? Now ascending order, smaller to bigger. So I can see 160 is the smallest. Am I correct? Yes or no? Then keep saying 200. Okay, 200, 210. Sorry, 208, right? 208, then 210. 210, then 220, 250, and then 300. 250 and 300. So now the question is find the interquartile range, find the quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile. All these 3 notes are here. Just you know this. Now, and actually easy to get it. Interquartile means quartile 3 minus quartile 1. If you interquartile 2, if you divide by 2, that is only quartile deviation. And the way I showed few minutes back, coefficient of range, this one minus this one plus is this. So you simply need to get Q1 and Q3. Then you answer. Yes or no? So I am going to show it with very easy steps how quartile 1 and quartile can be found. Quartile 1. What you have to do is, how many numbers you have seen total? 7. So the formula goes like n plus 1 by 2. This data or this observation. Actually it's written size of this data. So directly I'm making it short. Getting it? Now n means what is there? 7. So 7 plus 1 is 8. So I just write it here once because you're doing it for the first time here. So this data. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 by 2 means the fourth data. The fourth data. And fourth data is which one? 210. Now I'm going to explain that after few minutes when it comes in decimal. Suppose it comes in 3.75. Might come. Yes or no? Supposing this is suppose 8 suppose. So 8 plus 1, 9 by 2, what will come here? So that data we need to be little careful. Otherwise it is easy here right now. So I started the easy one only. So fourth data is the quartile 1. Getting it? Quartile 3. Sorry. It should be divided by 4. Just a minute. Quartile, no? It should be divided by what? 4. It should be divided by 4. To be divided by 4 because it is quartile, yes or no? So divide by 4. I was wrong in that. So what it will be? 7 plus 1, 8 by 4 is the second observation or the second data. How much? Second one is 200. Okay. Please correct it. It is the denominator should be 4. Now, other one is also easy. What you have to do is, whatever you got it here, that means the formula goes like that. 3 into n plus 1 by 2 divided by 4. This observation or this data. Now, when you try to get it, 3 into n, this part is already done. Yes or no? So what is that? 2? No, it was already done or not? So it was 2. So that means 3 into 2, the sixth data. Now the sixth data is 250. So these are the quartile 1 and quartile 3, first quartile and third quartile. Just now keep on putting in these values over there. You will get a required answer. So quartile 1 is 200. I got it. Please keep a note. If it is quartile 2, suppose, then you have to do 2 into. If it is quartile 4, then you have to do 4 into sort of things, right? So this Q1 is 200, Q3 is 250. The question is interquartile range. Find the interquartile range. Do you remember what is the formula it was? Q1, Q3 minus Q1. So this will be Q3 minus Q1. That means 250 minus how much? 200. Okay. Quartile deviation is, okay, if you have doubt, I just show it here. So these were the formula. So interquartile range will be Q3. Q3 you got 250, here you got 200, so 50 is the answer, right? Then quartile deviation, similar thing, Q3 minus Q1. So you already got it how much? 50 by 2, 25, right? Then here, Q3 minus Q1, so it will be 250 minus 200 divided by 250 plus 200. So just do the calculation, it will be 50 out of 450 and it will be 1 by 9. If required, you will convert to, okay, done now? So these are the simple things. Formulas are same, only this finding of quartiles are slightly difficult or different. Got it? I think this is clear. I'm going to write another example. I'm going to write another example of to find these data. Okay. Can I start? Okay. Second example. Here you need to be little bit careful. So I think there is no doubt in finding Q1, Q3. Okay. Now let's go to another example. Okay. So question 2. You'll understand why this question is particularly taken. Once again, calculate the calculate the quartile deviation and coefficients. Calculate the quartile deviation and its coefficient. And its coefficient means the coefficient of quartile deviation, and its coefficient for the given data. For the data, I'm writing here, supposing 90 2 times, suppose 110. In your book, these sort of examples are only there, so I'm not taking the same examples. 130, 145, 145 once again, 155 and 170. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Some more, let me write. 9, suppose 180, then 190, and suppose 195. Okay. Now one thing you see, the last question was not in order. Yes or no? Where did it gone? So this last question was not in order, so I arranged them in order. But look at this question. If it is in order, if you keep on arranging it in order, it's just a wastage of time. So this is already in order. Yes or no? So since it is in order, let us go for a solution here itself. I repeat, the previous question was not in order, so we arrange in order. Otherwise, we can't do actually in ascending order need to be arranged. But here right now it is already in order. So just to find out n how much. And then you can see which number. So n means how many? I think 12. Is it 12? So n is 12. Okay, we don't have any problem. Now, to find quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation, as you know already, we need first quartile and also we need the third quartile. So first quartile already you have learned, n plus 1 divided by fourth observation. Okay. This observation or this data? Acha, you put it, then you'll understand the difficulty of the quartiles here. These are the two forms might come, not more than that. Point. Okay. So as you have put here, I think 12 plus 1 by 4. So this observation, so it will be 13 by fourth observation, yes or no? 13 by fourth observation. How much you got? 3.25. Okay. This observation. Now look at this. As it has come in decimal, yes or no? 3.25. Now last time when we have direct answer, you see, look at the board. So we have second data. So this was the second data. We have fourth data maybe. Okay. We have sixth data. So it was the sixth data. But now it has come in decimal. So we have third number and fourth number. First, second, third, fourth. There is no number between them. And we actually can't have also. There can be either 3 persons or 4 persons. We can't have 3.25 persons. Yes or no? So for that, now this is required to be splitted. What to do here is the 3.25 now, the third data we will write. All of you please write. Third data we will write. Getting it? Then how much left is now here? 0.25. What will do with this 0.25? You know, 0.25 will multiply with the fourth data. 0.25 will multiply with the fourth data minus the third data. I think it is okay. You try to answer. If you get 8.75, what will do? Which data you will take? If you get which data will take? 8 data plus 0.75 will multiply with, no, 9th minus 8 data. Is it clear? So if it is 8.75, 8 data is as it is. Then 0.75 to be multiplied with next one. What is the next one? 9th minus 8. Okay, this is the way. Now let's go ahead. Those who are still having doubt, I repeat because it is something new here. So third data is this third data. Now 0.25 to be multiplied here with which? 3, the next one is 4, 4 minus the third data. Okay, so I hope it is okay. Now third data is, it is already in ascending order, so we did not have any problem in that. So the third data is 110. Then 0.25 multiplied by fourth data. Fourth data, what is the fourth data here? 100? 120 minus 110. Getting it? So, how much it will be? 110. 0.25 to be multiplied by 10. How much? 2.5? Yes or no? Am I correct? 110 plus 2.5. Is it 2.5? And hence, it will be 112.5. So, quartile 1 is ready. Is that clear? Can you try quartile 3? What happens in everything is same. Here you have to take what? Multiplied by 3. Is it okay? Start. So quartile 3, all of you try. Similar things you might get it. So convert it in the decimal in this way. Okay. So quartile 1 is ready. Now you keep doing. I am also doing here. If you have doubt, you look at the board. So quartile 3 we are going to find it. It is like 3 into n plus 1 by 2 this data. Done? Okay. Now 3 is anyway there only. N plus 1 by 2 actually you got it. So it's a wastage of time if you keep on doing. How much you got n plus 1 by 2? 3.25. So this is n plus 1 by 2. So it was 3.25. We can put directly. So it is 3.25. 3.25. This data. And of course, we need to multiply. How much it will be? 9.75. Am I correct? Is it 9.75? Yes. Okay. Now can you say how to split? How to divide? This is 9. Yeah, ninth data plus 0.75 to be multiplied with the difference of 10th. Next one, always the next one. 10th minus 9 data. So simple after that. Okay, done now? So 9 data was here. 9 data, which one? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 data is 110 and 170, and this one is 180. So 9 data is 170 plus 0.75 into 10th was 180 and this is 170. Yes or no? So this is 170 multiplied by multiplied by 10. So 170 plus 7.5. So 177.5. Ready now? Now answers will be very ready because we just have to use the formula. So this is quartile 3. And with this, you look at the question once, you are asked to find quartile deviation and its coefficient. Each coefficient means coefficient of quartile deviation. Okay? Therefore, I'm just doing here quartile deviation. What is the formula? Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Just you put it. And the other one is coefficient, right? Other one is coefficient of quartile deviation. Coefficient of quartile deviation. And that is also not difficult. It is simply what to do? Q3 minus Q1 then divided by Q3 plus Q1. So put these values, that will be the required answer. Correct? Okay, what is the answer? First one? 13? 32.5. Because quartile 3 was this 177.5, quartile 1 was 112.5, yes or no? And this one? 0.112. Check it. Those are online, can you say what answers you got it here? Online?
0.22.
0.224.
0.224, right?
224. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, good. 0.224. Done? Can I write the next question? Okay. This is all about calculation. Main thing is getting Q1 and Q3. Okay. So question 3. Next type. So we have these three different types. One anyway comes in exam. Okay. So same question. Calculate the interquartile range. Calculate the interquartile range. Quartile deviation. Your basic aim is to get the Q1, Q3. These formulas you should know and put it. And its coefficient. for a given data, and its coefficient for the given data. Okay, so suppose the data is height in centimeter, this is number of students. Okay, so table comes this way in exam, so I'm just also trying to draw this way. Now what you have understood, there will be discrete data. That means against each data some frequency should be given. So 153, suppose this centimeter there are 25 students. Okay, 155, 28 students, 21 students, suppose 21. Okay, then 157, 28 students, 159, supposing 20 students, 161, 80 students, 163, 24 students, 165, suppose 22 students, 167, and two more I have, suppose. So 167 and 169, suppose 18 and 23 students. Done. Now, I think you understand this discrete table. 153 like that, how many times it will be there? Just don't write this. What does it mean actually? It is 153 like that. 153 will be there how many times? 25 times. Then after writing 25 times, that's why it's difficult to write, so it is written in tabular form. Then 155 will start. Again 155, how many students have got? So this 155 will be there 21 times. Getting it? So like the others. Till the last one, till the last one will be 169, 23 times. So it will be a very large data to write. That's why it is given in tabular form. Got it now? Now, to get Q1 and Q3, formula is same. N plus 1 by 2, N plus 1 by 4, and 3 times of N plus 1 by 4. But the problem is, it's given in this discrete form. So what you need to do is, I just give a hint and I'll explain what. This table, first of all, we will arrange in this way, vertical way, and then we will find the cumulative frequency. So this is the frequency. This is the frequency. We will find the, do you remember cumulative frequency? Okay, so let's start. Let's start this, make the table over there. So make a vertical table, all of you. Try to make a vertical table. You know how to make this table? Okay, so make the table vertical. This is the question. All of you make the table vertical and try to find CF from there. Okay, so try to get a CF. So it will go like this. It it will go like this. These are heights, number of students. Heights, number of students. So the heights in centimeter. This is number of students here. Okay. Now the number of students we used to take as F. This one we take as F, as you know, and this will be CF. Yes or no? So the numbers are 153, 153, 155, 157, 159, 161, 167, sorry, 161, 163, 165, 167, and 169. Done. And here it was 25, 21, 28, 20. Correct if it is wrong. 18, 24, 20. Huh? Oh. Okay, 80. All right. So after 20 it is 80. Then 80, 24, then 22, 18 and 23, correct? Okay. Now, CF you know, this is as it is, then we add it this way, yes or no? So, first one is 25. Then, we add it this way, those who are still not aware of. So, it will be 40, then this one, 70, please say now more. 94, I think 100, 74, 190, 198, then 220, okay, then 238, and finally 261. Okay. Now, if you see, this is also 261 only, yes or no? Can I start? Now, let's try Q1, because Q1 and Q3 you have to get it and get the required answer after that. And this is your n plus 1 by 4th n plus 1 by 4th data. Okay, so let us put it. How much it will be? 261 plus 1. So 260, 261 plus 1 by 4. That means 262 by 4. Is it divisible? Say. 65 point? Check it. 65 point? Okay. Now listen. Method is same. What do you have to do? 65. This data you have to take 65th plus say 0.5. 0.5 to be multiplied with. Say next. 66th minus. Say next one. 66 then 65th data. Okay, this is what you need to do it. Now you will understand why for I have chosen this question to do. Now you are not sure where is 65th. Last time, up to this is similar things. This is CF, you know this Q1 now, how to find out. Now, in the last question, suppose when I was doing this, when it is third data, first, second, third, very much clear, third data. But now, 65th data, any idea which one? And then you'll understand what for this CF is found. Which data will come in 65th place? I already explained the 153 will come to 25 times. 155 will come 21 times. Any idea? I know, you say it very properly. Which one? No, data are these. We have to take it from here, not there. We don't take from frequency. We take it from here. We take it from the heights. So which one? Anybody those are online which can be taken as 65th data? 160? Okay. Means you did
So
not get.
155.
Can you repeat?
155.
155.
Yes.
Anything else? Yeah. 157. It will be 65th data will be. Can you explain why? See, listen. These 153 come how many times? I just zoom it out. Look at it. I just write it here. 153, 153, 153, like that. It will come how many times? 25 times. So this is the 25th place. Please try to understand. Then 155 it will start. 155, 155, 150. Any idea which place? Because this 155, how many times there? 21. So 25 plus 21 up to 46 place. That is why this CF is found. Then what is the next number? 157. So 157, 157, 157, like that it is there. 157 how many times? 28. So this is next 28. 46 plus 28, this will be 74th. So this last 157 will be coming in 74th place. That means which number will be coming in 65th? Of course, after this, somewhere in between this, what is that? One. Now, see, that is the, I explain, randomly. Now you understand here. Up to 46, 155 will be there. Then from 40, keep saying, up to 46, 155 will be there. From 47, from 47th place till 74th. So 47th place to 74th, this 157 will go on. That means there are only, this is 47th place to 74, in between which number will come? 65. Is it clear? So 65th data will be after this year about. So it will be 157. Is that clear? Done now? And the last one is actually easy. 0.5 into. What is the 66 then? 66 will also be 157 only, because up to 74th it will be 157. So this is 66th only. So this is 157 minus 60/50 is also 157. So what is that? 157 plus 0.5 into 0. Done? So this is 0. Hence it is 157. I think it is okay. You just try to find Q3. Try to find Q3. Then this problem will be over, I believe. Q3 to be multiplied by 3 over there. I hope everyone, this line is clear. This line. This is the most important one. 60/50 is which one? Up to 46th, 155 will come. So after 46 till 74th, 157 will come. So 47 to 74th. That means when 157 will be there, in between 65 will be that number only. Yes or no? Done? Now Q3. Q3. I just do here because you already got it. I hope you have written as well. So we are going to find Q3. We are going to find Q3 right now. So Q3 is 3 into, yes or no? So it will be 3 into 3 into. So this is 3 into, you got this number 65.5 already. This one you have already done. So this data, that means 196.5 data. Help me out, which number? Okay, done. Before that, we have to do the calculation, yes or no? 196 plus 0.5 to be multiplied by 190. Say next. What to multiply? 197. 197 minus 196. This is to be multiplied. Okay. Now 196. I think now we can at least answer. Which one? 160 is wrong.
163.
No, just a minute. 163 is for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, yes. Those who answered, please let me know which number. Just a minute. This one is this one. This one is this one. Here. Is it correct? Okay. Now say, which number? Up to 174, what will be there? 160. So from 175 till 198, which number will be coming? Till 198. That means in 196 also 163 only. Is it clear? From 175 after 174. From 175 till 198, this 163 will be there. Okay. And then 0.5 multiplied by 197 will also be, say. 197 will also be 163 only. 163, this is again 163. So it is 163 into 0.5 multiplied by 0. So 163. Both the answers are ready. Now you find the three, what is asked to find? Quartile deviation, yes or no? Find quartile deviation. Is it correct? Find quartile deviation. Then what is asked? Interquartile range is also there. All the three are there. So quartile deviation, interquartile range. What is the formula? Interquartile range Q3 minus Q1. So find it. Quartile is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2, and find it. And then coefficient of quartile deviation. Coefficient of quartile deviation. This is already, I hope we have learned. Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. Put it. That will be the required answer. Okay. Okay, so this is over. Now, in 5.2, the last part was mean deviation, which we have already done. If you have not understood, you see page number 302. The lower part, you see average absolute deviation or mean deviation. Do you remember modulus we take now? That negative value, when you get it, becomes positive. Okay, so that is done. So 5.2 is over. Now I have only just one topic left, which we will not have time now to do. Start with regression analysis. 6.3 I did not do. Page number 362. Only this topic was not covered, so I will try to cover tomorrow. Okay. Regression analysis. This is only left from my side. Rest all I have covered. Now those who are attending classes regularly, I believe you know that these all are being covered. So tomorrow I will cover this 6.3, and I will try to complete the syllabus tomorrow only. Okay then? Thank you all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all of you.